Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Courtside with Eric Musselman. We're glad you're with us. Razorbacks looking forward to a new week. They'll have an opportunity to play at home on Wednesday night and then go to Vanderbilt on Saturday. And Coach, welcome. And I know this is one of those weeks you wish you could erase, but unfortunately you got to learn from it and try to work your way out of this valley.
Yeah, there's no question, Chuck. I mean, we got a lot of work ahead of us to continue to try to improve on both sides of the ball, not just defensively but also offensively. Across the board, we've got to try to figure out ways to become a better basketball team.
One of the things about conference play, when you get into league play, there are players who can make you pay for your mistakes. I mean, we've seen that a couple of times. If you make a mistake, somebody's going to be good enough to make you pay for that.
Yeah, and I think from a defensive standpoint, you know, we've been so good defending the three, and right now we're not. And we've gone from one of the, from the top defensive three-point team to being, below average. And so that's an area we've got to get better at. And, I think too, Chuck, a lot of it's just lateral quickness. I mean, we're a little bit apprehensive to close out to the three ball because of worried about people going by us. And certainly in the last two games, we've seen the opposing team's star players have huge nights.
Moses Moody's given you some points lately, and I know that's a bright spot. He's a guy that every time he plays just seems to do something new, and that leaves you shaking your head a little bit.
Yeah, Moses has done a great job of competing and playing hard and trying to play the right way.
Confidence is such a fragile thing, and I just wonder if you talk about that in terms of your team right now as you start a new week and what you've got to do this week maybe to rebuild that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think we certainly, as a team, when you lose two games like we just lost, as a group, you're going to lack confidence. And then I think individually it started where guys were losing confidence. And, even our rotations. I mean, right now, we're trying to figure out what's our best five out there. And a lot of it's just inconsistent play and back to the drawing board.
Stay with us. We've got more to come on Courtside with Eric Musselman.
Courtside with Eric Musselman is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Unleash a refreshing citrus kick with Mountain Dew. Charge your game with Mountain Dew, proud partner of Razorback basketball. Taco Bell, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Ford, the Ford F-150, the official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. And by Farm Bureau Insurance. Farm Bureau, go with the home team.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
I don't know why I can't come with you.
Ever since they left, my mind's been a little fried.
I gotta do this on my own.
So long, nacho fries.
Whenever Taco Bell takes them off the menu, he can't escape the craving.
The whole town was built on bold seasoning.
Oh, no, you don't consume me! I consume you!
Nacho fries out loud.
Because of this, we built Ford Super Duty to be the most capable heavy-duty pickup ever. Because of this, we built Ford F-150 with 375 horsepower. Because of this, we built Ford Ranger with the terrain management system. And because Ford trucks are built for this, you made Ford America's best-selling brand. Now get $11,212 in total savings on a 2020 Ford F-150. Only at your local Ford dealer.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
It takes a determined spirit to help others, to persevere. Together we've shown our true grit as we find new ways to improve lives and build better futures. A beacon of hope in the face of adversity. That's been our mission for 150 years. Our determination to build a better world continues to drive us forward, now and into the future. We are the University of Arkansas.
The Hogs are on the road tonight, the first of 2 road matchups this week. They'll be in Alabama on Saturday afternoon, but there is some business to tend to tonight in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Vanover three-pointer good from Connor. Note on the other end, gets to the basket, kisses it off the top of the glass. Jackson takes Hyatt, left side of the key, runner, no! Williams follows good, and he's fouled. Jalen Williams with the follow. JD leads him into the front court. He's gonna pull up. 3 on the way, and it's good from Note. Gives it away to Moody, right wing. Moses for 3, and he knocks it down. Hogs beat the pressure, get it to Williams in the corner. He hits Davis on a cut. Devontae feeds Sills, open 3, left wing, and it's good. Arkansas in transition. Davis to the basket, puts it up with a right hand. That's the offhand. LSU shoots 52% tonight. They hold the Razorbacks to 34%. And after a big run from the Tigers in the first half, it was never really a ball game. LSU 92-76.
Just an overall poor performance. Yeah, I thought our shot selection was not good. Which is indicative of our shooting percentage. We had 8 assists. We didn't have very good point guard play at all. I thought that LSU was more physical and tougher. Yeah, I thought they played a 1-3-1. We did not attack it as we were supposed to. We didn't get the ball into the teeth of the defense at the nail and then make spray out plays. We settled for 3-point shots. That about sums it up.
Courtside with Eric Musselman is brought to you by Stevens. Capitalize on independence. The Saracen Resort, featuring Red Oak Steakhouse. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. And by Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Welcome to the all-new Saracen Resort in Pine Bluff, where you'll be treated like royalty. Enjoy dining in one of our 5 restaurants, including the Red Oak Steakhouse, which is destined to be known as Arkansas's finest culinary dining experience. The Red Oak features cattle and bison from our own herd in Oklahoma, and the meat is processed in our own facility, the Quapaw Cattle Company. And for the beer lovers, the Saracen has an incredible on-site microbrewery. Arkansas Quapaw heritage since 1673.
We all have seasons in our lives where something takes us to a place where we need to ask for help. And that's what food banks are here for. I asked Dale if Walmart would partner with us. And he said, absolutely, let's figure out how to get this done.
When you start working in an area and you're out in the stores and in the community, you see the need. It was just the right thing to do.
In the morning, in the night, always right there by your side.
afraid to fail replace too smart to fail? When did trend overtake truth? When did putting clients first stop being second nature? For us, never.
You can't take a risk in any investment that if it goes wrong and you lose it all, that you endanger the ability of the firm to survive. And that's really what Wall Street forgot.
So when do you want to learn more about Stephens, one of the country's most successful investment banking firms?
This segment of Courtside with Eric Musselman is brought to you by Dillard's, the style of your life.
I've been in a lot of programs. You know, the way that the fans of Arkansas follow this program, you know, usually in football season they don't talk about basketball. It's 24 hours here. You know, which is a great thing. You know, and I think if you're a Razorback, you pick up the paper, you see Arkansas basketball talked about. You watch the news, they're talking about it on the news, and so that's been different for me. A lot of other programs I've been at, when it's football season, they concentrate on football and baseball season, but for a basketball player, it's a great thing to kind of be the center of attention all year round.
Yeah, Coach Pat, that's my guy. He just, because he's not as energetic, he's not as just want to get his words out. So when he's talking, he's saying something that you really need to listen to. But he's one of those type guys that's gonna he brings a lot. And then maybe even if he doesn't say something initially, you can go talk to him on the side, and he'll come break down because he's always watching. He knows what's going on, so he'll break down. I go watch film with him because I can tell, like, mentally he's there. He knows the game. He's worked with a lot of pros. He's worked with a lot of aspiring pros. So when you got somebody like that in the corner, you might as well use him.
He a hell of a coach. He really a head coach in my eyes, and he got a lot on his belt. He gonna bring a lot to this team.
Well, I think it starts with the coaching. You know, first and foremost, I think from top to bottom, you got great coaches in this league. Then you talk about the athleticism and size in this league. I don't care what sport you're playing in the SEC, you're playing against elite athletes and world-class athletes every night. And I think that's what makes this league unique. You know, I've been in the Big 12, I've been on the West Coast, I've been in the NBA, and the players and athletes in this league embodied with the coaches makes this one of the toughest leagues in the country to be in.
Arkansas wins the national championship!
Obviously, knowing the tradition of Arkansas basketball and my experience in the SEC, in my opinion, Arkansas is a top two or top three job in this league, and one of the top jobs in the country. And so when you embody that with my relationship with Coach and knowing his vision for where he wants to go, it made the decision a little bit easier. My relationship with Coach Muss goes back to my days at St. Mary's, back in 2005. You know, he played at University of San Diego. My mentor is Randy Bennett, who I worked for at St. Mary's. They were both at San Diego at the same time, and Coach Muss at that point was coaching at the Golden State Warriors and Sacramento Kings. And so, as a young coach, you know, went by his practices a lot, and then during his transition, we became close. You know, when he lived in the Bay Area in his time off, and we became close over that period, and was fortunate enough to rejoin him at LSU. We had an open spot on staff there, and I stressed to Coach Jones that Coach Muss would have been a great hire for us, and we were able to rekindle our relationship again there.
DP, he's got a tremendous amount of energy, and you know, a lot of times in college basketball, you know, there's coaches that kind of specialize in one or two areas, where Coach Patrick he's been great across the board, whether it's recruiting.
Look, I've become an expert on Zoom since I've been here, and especially when it comes to recruiting, and that's been hard. You know, typically, I think relationships is a big part of recruiting. You know, and when you're not able to go out and see a high school coach or go out and see a high school program, it makes it tougher. So we've done a pretty good job here of just trying to get out key recruits on Zoom, get them in front of our staff. We do things where we try to take them around campus on FaceTime and stuff, just so they can kind of experience what Fayetteville's like and what Arkansas is like. But it's been a good challenge for us, you know. But we're not the only school in the country with this problem. But we've done a great job, I think, of really trying to utilize the Zooms, the FaceTimes, and getting our staff in front of these recruits until they open it back up for us.
He's taken our defense, you know, responsibilities, being able to help from that perspective. Coming up with new ideas. He's so being a head coach. He sat in Coach Musselman's chair, so he can give Coach Musselman a lot of advice, and then, just being able to help out, whether it's academic-wise, compliance-wise. So he checks a lot of boxes across the board, and he's been a tremendous help for Coach Musselman and our entire coaching staff.
Helped defensively on the defensive side of the ball. Coach Musk gives us a lot of rain in that area. So really help with the defense, and I guess the signs I'm holding up are our defensive calls. When they're working, it's good. When it's not working, it's not great either. But Coach talks about energy, effort, and enthusiasm, and we talk about that on the bench. Because we know we don't have 20,000 people in the arena, but we try to bring that energy, on the bench, from our GAs to our coaches to the guys that aren't in the game. But we feel the students and the fans that are there. I think we're doing the best we can. I think Coach Yurichek's done a great job with the promotion of the game and the noise that's been able to be allowed in the game. But it's definitely different. But I do think we have a home court advantage here at Bud Walton, even with the lack of fans, because of the energy when you walk in that arena.
He has kind of brought like a level-headedness, and I actually love the addition of Coach Patrick. I actually have known him before because I went to work out down at TCU when he was an assistant there. I actually met him down there, but he's a really nice guy, a great guy to be around, and he just brings a different feel to the team because he has a lot of coaching experience as well, and brings things from a different perspective than Muss, and it really helps level things out.
I've been in a lot of programs, and so I think this period together, we've meshed together pretty quickly, and I think we have a great mix. I think when you add our grad transfers with the juniors that have been here, and Desi Sales, and with the new freshmen in Moody and KK Robinson, I think there's a good mix. And so you have veterans that have been through the rigors of college basketball. You have some guys that have been here with Coach Anderson and then with Coach Muss, and then you have new guys, and so there's a really good mix, within this team. And I think that's why you see some cohesion early on in the season.
Courtside with Eric Musselman is brought to you by Cox, proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Visit Cox.com for exclusive offers. Dillard's, the style of your life. The Saracen Resort, featuring the Red Oak Steakhouse. And by Mountain Dew. Unleash a refreshing citrus kick with Mountain Dew. Charge your game with Mountain Dew, proud partner of Razorback Basketball.
That's fake, mi amor. Ice cream? Yeah! Okay.
Protect your connected devices with advanced security included with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
Independence, the ability to think freely. It allows you to tell truth from trend, to put clients first, to take the long view.
We're privately owned. We don't have public shareholders, and that's the very significant difference between ourselves and other firms.
Since 1933, independence has made Stephens one of the country's most successful investment banking firms. Feel free then to learn more about us.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions gift collection.
Now I'm so happy.
We all have seasons in our lives where something takes us to a place where we need to ask for help. And that's what food banks are here for. I asked Dale if Walmart would partner with us, and he said, absolutely, let's figure out how to get this done.
When you start working in an area and you're out in the stores and in the community, you see the need. It was just the right thing to do.
In the morning, in the night, always right there by your side.
A tough assignment for the Razorbacks today. Second time this week and the fourth time in the first 6 conference ball games. The Razorbacks have been on the road in Tuscaloosa today to take on Alabama. Both teams are 10-3, but Bama's 5-0 in conference play. Arkansas 2-3 after a loss at LSU on Wednesday night. Alabama opens in a man-to-man. Tate dribbles out front, gives it away right side to Sills. He'll work it on the wing to Smith. Good to see Justin back out there. He hits Moody on a cut right side. They foul Moses going up, and he's headed to the free throw line. Petty launches a 3 over Moody, and Petty knocks it down. Primo, outlet to Reese. He'll try another 3, and he got that one to fall. Reese is 6'9", but he'll knock down the three-pointer. Reese will try another 3, missed that one. Sills with a rebound. Outlet to Smith, ahead to Moody. Moses gets the defender off the floor, and we're going to have goaltending. Away to Ellis. Ellis skips it left side. Shackelford, open 3, and he knocked it down. Jake Shackelford with a 3, and Bama's up 15-5. Now they force a turnover. Coming out of there with it, going end to end is Jawan Gray. He gets to the basket, lays it in, and Muss has got to call a timeout. Left side, Shackelford. No taze on him. Shackelford takes him in the lane to the basket. A little scoop shot on the run, drops. Tate, right side of the key. Runner from Jalen, no good. Williams keeps it alive, but Shackelford's out of there with it. Bama on a run out. Right side, Petty, open 3. It's good. Bama's up 22-5. Wow. Tate right side on the wing, Moody. Moses will try a 3 out of the corner, and he knocked it down. Moody with the Hawks' first 3. It's 25-10 with 7:54 to go. Off the inbound, Petty left side, open 3. John Petty knocks it down, and it's 28-12. Petty drives at the foul line. The open shooter on the left wing is Ellis, and Keon Ellis has drained a 3-pointer, and Muss has got to call another timeout. This one's getting away from the Razorbacks, 31-12. Then to the front court, Moody drains a 3 from the top of the circle. Moses has 17. Moody into the half court, hits Smith running the baseline, and Justin throws it down. Drives the left side of the key, right side, Moody open for 3, and he knocks down another one. Away to Jawan Gary, right wing, and Gary knocks down the 3-pointer. We're not breaking any news when we say that they've got to get back to that drawing board when they get home. Nate Oates says no more. Alabama has won the ball game 90-59.
Clearly, we've got to get a lot better in a lot of different areas. We got a lot of work ahead of us between now and our next game, and between now and the end of the season, and then we got a lot of work ahead of us when the season's up as well. We just got to continue to try to get these guys believing in themselves as best we can.
I feel like at your lowest point, you're open to the greatest change. So we're just coming together and trying to make it through these. We had a couple tough games, but they say if you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day.
Surprisingly, I think those guys are trying. So I don't know what else I can say other than we've got to get back to work and try to continue to teach and try to continue to improve.
Courtside with Eric Musselman is brought to you by Taco Bell, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Farm Bureau Insurance. Farm Bureau. Go with the home team. By Ford and the Ford F-150, the official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. And by Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Welcome to the all-new Saracen Resort in Pine Bluff, where you'll be treated like royalty. Enjoy dining in one of our 5 restaurants, including the Red Oak Steakhouse, which is destined to be known as Arkansas's finest culinary dining experience. The Red Oak features cattle and bison from our own herd in Oklahoma, and the meat is processed in our own facility, the Quapaw Cattle Company. And for the beer lovers, the Saracen has an incredible on-site microbrewery. Arkansas Quapaw heritage since 1673.
I can't come with you.
Ever since they left, my mind's been a little fried. I gotta do this on my own. So long, nacho fries.
Whenever Taco Bell takes them off the menu, he can't escape the craving.
The whole town was built on bold seasoning.
Oh no, you don't consume me!
down here! Because of this, we built Ford Super Duty to be the most capable heavy-duty pickup ever. Because of this, we built Ford F-150 with 375 horsepower. Because of this, we built Ford Ranger with the terrain management system. And because Ford trucks are built for this, you made Ford America's best-selling brand. Now get $11,212 in total savings on a 2020 Ford F-150. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
There's a reason the University of Arkansas is one of the nation's fastest-growing universities.
We learn in one of the best places to live.
Dominating national business plan competitions.
We're among the top research universities in the U.S.
Where teaching and learning lead to discovery.
We explore everything.
Our traditions set us apart.
And bring us together.
Even our sidewalks mean something.
With the names of all our graduates.
We leave our mark here.
And everywhere.
The University of Arkansas.
Well, as Coach has said, the Razorbacks returning to work. They've got Auburn coming up on Wednesday night. That'll be a later game. And Coach, you've seen this team once before, but they're a little different now. They've got their point guard situation rectified, it seems, and it'll be an improved Tiger team in here on Wednesday night.
Oh, there's no doubt. Their point guard, who was not part of their team when we played him earlier and just recently has joined. Cooper's a really, really exciting player to watch. He gets in the teeth of the defense. He makes electric passes. Certainly, our game plan that we used at Auburn is going to have to significantly change, even though we won that game, based on the fact that Cooper is such a special talent.
You've played 4 of your first 6 conference games on the road. Now, that's going to flip, and you're going to have one of those weeks later on where you get a couple of games at Bud Walton Arena. You knew it was going to be a difficult stretch. Is there the feeling now that if we can get back home and we can work on some things, there's still time to put this thing together?
Well, I certainly think there's still time in the season. Again, just really disappointed with how we've competed the last couple games, but, we got to get back and get ready to play Auburn. And, the home court advantage, although the statistics say that it's not nearly as much as it has been in the past, I do think we're a little bit more comfortable playing at home.
Well, obviously it's a remote setting on the program this week. Coach, still good to be with you, and thank you.
Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate it.
Razorbacks in Auburn at 8 o'clock on Wednesday night at Bud Walton Arena. To Nashville to play Vanderbilt on Saturday, and we are right back here next week with more Courtside with Eric Musselman.
This has been a presentation from Learfield IMG College.